Good morning, children. In this session, let we learn about names, that is nomenclature. How we have to give common name as well as IUPAC name. Let me start. What is mean by common name? Common name and IUPAC name. Common name means we don't use any rules, but IUPAC name will follow the rules. Okay. So common name means it should come alkyl first, then halide. But IUPAC means halogen will come first, then alkane will go back. Okay. So alkyl, YL comes means it will be common name. Okay. Alkane, it end with ANE means it is IUPAC name. Halogen should come first, then only alkane. Here alkyl will come first, then only halides. Okay. So let me give the nomenclature. Why we are saying alkyl. You see now in this, let me take propane C3H8. So here one of the hydrogen is removed. Instead of that hydrogen, we added halogen. So without this, you see C3H7. That means it is alkyl, propyl. So in this, we are adding halogen. So we are saying alkyl halide. That's a common name. Or we can say it is propyl halide. Okay. How we have to give the names for this? Okay. Let me start with the names. 1, 2, 3. How many carbon atom? 3 carbon atom. That means it is propyl. See, it's having YL. YL means it is common name. Okay. Then comes halogens. So it is common name. You see, first comes halogen, next propane, alkane comes. That means it is IUPAC. Okay. So here propyl chloride. Now we can find out whether it is primary, secondary or tertiary. When you notice this is the functional group carbon. Where the halogen is the functional group. Where the halogen is attached, that carbon is known as functional group carbon. When you notice this carbon, it is directly attached with only one carbon, not the remaining carbon. Usually the students will confuse with this. See, it's directly attached with how many carbon means they will use to say 2 carbons. No, it's directly attached with only one carbon. Between this carbon, only one bond is present. Okay, so it's directly attached with only one carbon. So it is primary. Let me come with this 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can say it is butyl. 4 means it is butyl. Butyl chloride. YL comes, that means it is common name. IUPAC means first halogen we should give. So first we have to say halogen. So chlorobutane. Okay. These are all normal thing. Already we would have learnt it in 11th also. But here you see it's very, very, very important. Common name. Okay. This unit, listen carefully, CH3CH3. This unit is known as iso. Okay. It is known as iso. Iso means same. Iso means it is same. Here methyl group. Here also we have methyl. So same group we have. So we are saying it's iso. 1, 2, 3 carbon. So I am saying isopropyl chloride. You see YL. That means it is common name. Isopropyl chloride is a common name. What is IUPAC name? We have to select the longest chain. So 1, 2, 3. If you start from here also, we'll get the same 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now second position, whether from left to right or right to left, if we give the numbering also, the chlorine gets the second position. Okay. So same we are getting. In a second carbon, chlorine is attached. So 2 chloro, 1, 2, 3, 2 chloropropane. Okay. So this is isopropyl chloride. Isopropyl, this unit anywhere if you find, we are saying it is isopropyl. Okay. Now primary, secondary, tertiary, this is the functional group carbon. This carbon directly attached with how many carbon? 2 carbon. That means it is secondary. The next you see, halogen is attached with this carbon, CH3 here, CH3, CH3. So this unit, CH3, CH3 is known as tertiary butyl. Okay, so this unit is known as tertiary butyl. You see YL comes, that means it is common name, tertiary butyl chloride. Why I am saying tertiary butyl means, here you see the halogen is directly attached with this carbon. That carbon is attached with how many carbon? This is the functional group carbon. Directly attached with how many? 1, 2, 3 carbons. Okay, 1, 2, 3 carbons. So it is tertiary. Okay, tertiary butyl chloride is a common name. Then what is IUPAC? Longest chain I should select it. Whether I can select it in this way or this way, I will get the same name only. Okay, so here in a second carbon, chlorine is present. Again in second carbon, methyl group is present. Okay, for which one I should give priority? I should follow the more substitutions are present means I should follow the alphabetical order. Okay, that's the one of the rule of IUPAC. So let me follow the formula rule. So here it starts with C, alphabetical order we should follow. Here it starts with M. So 2-chloro, 2-methyl propane. 2-chloro. Why chloro we are writing, not writing methyl? More than one substitution is present. We should follow alphabetical order. So 2-chloro, 2-methyl propane. I hope you got this. And the next one is Cl. So this is the functional group carbon. So it is primary. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, or I can count it this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here in the third carbon, methyl group is substituted. Okay. So what is the IUPAC name of this? 1-chloro. 1-chloro in first carbon chlorine, third carbon methyl, 1-chloro, 3-methyl butane. Okay, 1-chloro, 3-methyl butane. Okay, or I can say, see this unit. This unit is present means I can say it is iso. Okay, iso, how many carbon? All the carbons for common name we have to add it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. So isopentyl chloride. Okay, got this? Okay, so the last you see in this neopentyl. It's very, very important. Okay, neopentyl. Most of the questions they will ask from the neopentyl. What does mean by neopentyl? Up to this we are saying it's a tertiary. We learnt it CH3, CH3, CH3. So this unit we are saying is a tertiary. Okay. Now with the tertiary we are adding one more CH2 group. This unit is known as neopentyl chloride. It's a common name. Okay, neopentyl. So three things you should remember. One is iso, second one is tertiary, third one is neopentyl. Okay. So neopentyl, these are all common name. IUPAC, by following the rules we are writing, but for common name when we are learning only we can get it. Okay. So neopentyl means with the tertiary, remember one of the CH2 group should be added in that. Okay, tertiary means this is the tertiary. Directly chlorine is attached with the tertiary carbon. But here chlorine is attached with a single carbon, that is primary carbon. How we are saying it's a primary? This is the functional group carbon directly attached to only one carbon. So it is primary. Suppose I have like this, you see 3 carbon atom with the Cl. So it is tertiary. Okay, this is the functional group directly attached to 3 methyl group. That means it is tertiary. Okay. So neopentyl chloride. This unit is known as neopentyl. Any halogen can come. Okay. Let me give the IUPAC name 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here in this second carbon, 2 methyl groups are attached. 2 methyl groups are attached. So how I will give the nomenclature? I have given 2, 2 dimethyl 1-chloro. Is it correct order? No. So what is the correct order will come? First which one should write? 1-chloro. Why? Why 1-chloro? We should follow the alphabet order. So you can write it 1-chloro 2, 2 dimethyl propane. So you can write it here 1-chloro 2, 2 dimethyl propane. Okay, so this is the wrong options. Okay, so here 1 chloro. So 1 chloro, it starts with a C. So 1 chloro, 2 comma 2. So here in 2 methyl, here 2 methyl. Okay, so 2 comma 2 dimethyl. When tri di mono comes, means that alphabet we should not consider. This di should not consider as alphabet. Which one we should take? Only the names, methyl, M. So here C. So C will come first, next M will come. Okay. So here 1 chloro, 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane. 1, 1, 2, 3. Why we are not giving the names from here, numbering from here 1, 2, 3? The reason is where the halogen is present, our functional group is present. From there only we have to start. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So first carbon, chlorine, second carbon, 2 methyl groups. So we are getting the name 1 chloro, 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane. Is it clear, children, up to this? Let me see this one. Bromine is present in the second carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Without this, we can say it as butyl because 4 carbon atoms. So I can say it's butyl. But in a second carbon, listen carefully, in a second carbon, halogen is present. So we are saying it is secondary butyl bromide. See, YL comes, that means it is common name. Secondary butyl. And also we can say here this carbon, why we are giving secondary? Second carbon, that carbon is attached with how many carbon atom directly? 2 carbon atom. This carbon directly attached with 2 carbon atoms. So we are saying it's a secondary butyl bromide. What is IUPAC? 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not giving the numbering from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 I am not giving. The reason is here 3 is the largest number, but right to left the functional group should get the lowest number. That's the rule. IUPAC rule is the functional group should get the lowest number. Left to right, the bromide gets third position, but right to left, the bromide gets second position. So we consider the second position. Okay. So 2 bromo, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 bromo butane is the IUPAC name. Is it clear? Okay. The next one is halides, gem halides. What is mean by gem halides? 2 same hydrogen in same carbon atom. Okay, not hydrogen, sorry, halogens. Okay, 2 same halogen in the same carbon atom. You see, now let I take CH3, CH3. It is ethane. CH3, CH3 is a ethane. In this, 2 of the hydrogen. Okay, so 2 of the hydrogen. 1 nitrogen, here 1 nitrogen, here 1 nitrogen. So 3 hydrogen. In this, 2 hydrogens are replaced by the halogens. Okay, where in the same carbon atom. So in the same carbon atom, 2 halogens are replaced. Okay. That means it is known as gem dihalides. Is it clear? What does mean by gem dihalides? The same carbon, 2 halogen atoms are present means it is known as gem dihalides. Here in the CH it can be a chlorine or it can be a bromide or it can be a fluoride. So this is known as gem dihalides. Or we can say ethylidene chloride. Why we are saying ethylidene chloride? E in Y should come. Whenever I write the double bond, you see CH double bond CH, E in only we are saying. Okay, E means double bond. So this is the unit we have here, CHClCl. So we are saying ethylidene chloride. Ethylidene chloride, YL comes, that means it is common name, ethylidene chloride. IUPAC name, how we will give IUPAC name for this? Where the halogen is present, the number should be given 1, the next will be 2. So here 1, 2 carbon is present. So here it is ethane. In a first carbon 2 chlorine atoms. So I can write the name 1, 1 dichloro ethane. Okay, 1, 1 dichloro ethane. Is it clear, children? That is a IUPAC name. Okay, ethylidene chloride is a common name. Okay, gem dihalide means halogens are 2 halogens are attached in same carbon atom is known as gem dihalides. Just opposite of gem dihalides is a vicinal dihalides. Vicinal dihalides means in adjacent carbon atom halogens will be present. You see now here in this carbon one chlorine atom, in this same carbon halogen will be attached, same halogen. In this carbon one halogen, here one halogen. In adjacent carbon two halogens, that is same halogens are present, means it is known as vicinal dihalides. Okay. How we can give the IUPAC name? Let me take this 1, 2. So here in a first carbon bromine is present, here in second carbon bromine is present. So we can write it 1, 2 dibromo 2 carbon, so it is ethane. 1, 2 dibromo ethane. Here fluorine is present, so 1, 2 difluoroethane. 1, 2 dichloroethane. Okay, that is a vicinal dihalides. Difference between gem halides and vicinal dihalides, what is the difference? Gem dihalides means the halogen atom present in the same carbon, two halogen atom present in the same carbon atom. But vicinal dihalides means the same halogens attached in the adjacent carbon atom, that is vicinal dihalides. Okay, so that is the examples I have given. Okay, 1, 2 dibromoethane. 1 bromide, here also bromide, so 1, 2 dibromoethane. Okay, I hope up to this you understood. Okay, so kindly go through once, surely you can understand. Page by page only we are taking as per your NCERT textbook. It will be very easy to read your book. Okay, thank you children.